guys, V here, back with another video in our series, part 10 of our AIT My Workplace. Okay, so today we're talking about creating a dispatch. So, few ground rules, all right? So, hopefully y'all are aware there's 4 different types of dispatches in the Army. You got your regular dispatch, your extended dispatch, off-post dispatch, and then you have your deadline override. So, basically, a regular dispatch is anything less than 24 hours or no more than 24 hours. And that's the Army time, that's system time, okay? Your extended dispatch is anything over the 24 hours. Off-post dispatch, requires a battalion commander. Most of the time, he doesn't delegate it to his battalion XO. Then you have your deadline overrides, which are pretty much coming out of maintenance. You need to test the vehicle, so forth, right? So keep in mind, most policies or SOPs, I hope you all have written. For example, we're with 4th Infantry Division, so our longest dispatch that we can do, which is considered an extended dispatch, is 8 days. So just keep in mind, make sure you're looking at your division and corps policies along with your battalion and brigade. Another thing that keep in mind, I don't know if any of you guys fall under 3 Corps, but all dispatches digitally signed, right? So all depends on your SOPs and what's required. One reason why GARMY is, or most organizations are trying to get units to follow the guidance of digital dispatch, because it's able to give more visibility and more control. Okay, we're all about control, maintenance control section, right? So keep that in mind. Make sure your clerks are doing the right thing. With that said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm always looking for new ideas. After this series, we're going to start our man-hour reporting series, show you how to set up your commodity shops, indirect, direct man labor, and so forth, right? How to do work order management and so forth. So if you do have a video or a topic that you want me to cover, just go to the communities tab and leave me a note there. So without further ado, let's jump into my workplace. So like I said, this is pretty easy, all right? So this is part 10 of our series on creating a dispatch. So to do this, all you're going to do is hit dispatch. Now, you can actually, if you know the piece of equipment that you need to dispatch or try and dispatch, you can just type it here, right? But I'm just going to run everything to see what is available to be dispatched. Now, so for example, we're just going to use a 1097 because I know I'm licensed on that. All right, so all you're going to do is you're going to click the dispatch tab. All right, so description. So this is a brief, description of what the dispatch is for, right? So for me, this is just I'm just gonna put teaching dispatches. All right. So once you have that in there, your start date, your end date, like I said, if it's a regular dispatch, it's 24 hours or less. Extended dispatch is longer. So we're just going to do an extended dispatch just to make it a little fun. All right, and then put your time in. Not to go past. Boom. All right, so once that's there, so most of y'all probably aware, ForceCom pushed out a ALARAC and a message about usage. So training event and training level, this is one way that they capture what the equipment is being used for. So it is a requirement if you are going through a 3 Corps inspection or something like that, like we recently just went through, that's something they look for. They look to make sure that the training event is on the dispatch and the training level. All right, so you can actually click in here and it's going to give you a bunch of stuff here. So whatever comes, whatever is the closest, go ahead and use. What is nice is, especially for the non-comps, there is a code in here for the non-comp 60-day exercise. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, non-comp, okay, exercise. So you're able to actually capture that, and especially for like vehicle services, you can capture this as well, or sergeant's time training, maintenance, there's a lot of different stuff you can use in here, okay? Command maintenance. So command maintenance is a big one. So I don't mean to harp, but pumps, generators, heaters, stuff like that, anything that's got a measuring device, whether it measures hours or miles, and you should be dispatched in order for you to capture the usage on that equipment. Especially with generators and services, you apply a load, you let it run for an hour and so forth. So make sure you're doing that, okay? If you are not familiar how to make generators, pumps, heaters, and stuff dispatchable, check out one of my videos I've done in the past. I teach you guys and walk you through step by step on how to change your equipment so you can dispatch generators and heaters and so forth. So we're just going to use anything for this. We'll just use command maintenance, and then the training level. So the training level, team, squad, platoon, company, battalion, brigade. Okay, so it allows you to select what you want. So this will be just a company. So like I said, this is over 24 hours, so it's definitely going to be an extended dispatch. In the event that it needs to be an off-post dispatch, you are going to click this. All right, just keep that in mind. And then for the purposes of this tutorial, I am not going to actually hit the approve so that the commander gets notified to actually approve the dispatch. All right, but you should be approving all your dispatches through here, and that's one thing that the Corps looks at when they do their inspections: is are your dispatches approved, or are they all non-approval required? So that will ding you. So just keep that in mind. All right. So like I said, we're going to leave it off for the purpose of this video so we can go in the next video and actually close it. So you're going to add operator. Now what's really cool about this is you don't need to know the personnel number or DOD number, okay? All you need to know is the name. I'm going to use my name, for example, Valora, and it's going to pull me up, all right? I'm going to be the primary operator, confirm. Now you can add external operators, and like I said, all you're going to do is put their last name, first name, and permit validated. So if you do this as the clerk, you are part of the maintenance control section. So you need to make sure that you are looking at these people's license and validating them and going through GArmy system and verifying that they are actually qualified on this equipment. All right, so keep that in mind. So once we get all that set up, all we're going to do, I don't know why this is in my way, but we're going to hit continue. Now from here, you're going to get a box. So if I was not qualified, it's going to tell me I am not qualified, and then another box will pop up saying approval required. Okay, so operator is qualified. I'm going to hit create. Now from this screen, it's going to give you a couple options. So one is going to tell you the notification was saved, no approval required. You're going to be able to print your dispatch and print your inspection sheet. So let's go ahead and pull up the inspection sheet, and I'm going to show you what it is here. We'll open it up, and it's going to open up in PDF for you. So here is your dispatch form. All right, I hope y'all can see that. Hold on a second. Let me open it up for you. There you go. So here's your dispatch form. It's going to tell you everything about boom, 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 qualifications, additional data. I'm qualified. Same thing you would do in GArmy. This is just a faster way to do it. All right, so keep that in mind. Like I said, this is pretty self-explanatory, and it's pretty easy. Like I said, this is a lot faster and a lot more convenient for the clerks. You're able to streamline your dispatching procedures, especially if you're in a unit that on Mondays likes to dispatch everything. This is a fast way for you to get your job done. So I hope this video was helpful. Like I said, stay tuned. We're coming to the end of our series of videos. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go Ordnance.